Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video here on Mad Bros. Now that all the master spell guides are done and on the channel, I thought I'd make one final spell video quickly going over all the master spells. If there are any spells that pique your interest in this video, I've linked the master guides on how to obtain each one down below in the description. But without further ado, let's get on with the video. Starting with Alteration, there are two master spells to get. Dragonhide, which lets you ignore 80% of all physical damage for 30 seconds. And Mass Paralysis that paralyzes all weak nearby enemies for 15 seconds. Both actually pretty good spells.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Oh, forgive me, Thane.
I respect this card's sound logic. Going on over to Illusion, and by far the best master spell and spell in the game in my opinion, Harmony. And not for the reason you might think. Yes, this spell does calm all nearby enemies, however this is never what I use the spell for. Prestige your Illusion and head over to Riften. Simply cast this spell in the middle of the shopping district and boom, at least 20 levels in one cast. It took me around 40 to 50 seconds to get the skill back to 100 while recording this video. So if you ever wanted to max every skill tree in Skyrim, just spend an hour or so doing this and you will have all the skill points you could ever need. Next up, Hysteria. A spell that makes all nearby people and creatures flee from combat. It's pretty useful. Next up is by far the most fun spell in my opinion, Mayhem. It does exactly what it says in the name and makes everyone around you fight everyone around you. My guy, you have bigger things to worry about. Lad, I'm the Thane, my duties are beyond your understanding. And last up is Call to Arms. It simply gives your follower improved combat stats for 10 minutes. It can come in handy if you're stuck on a particularly hard dungeon. Next up is the main reason I feel like a lot of you are here for, Destruction Magic. First spell up is Blizzard. This spell is extremely powerful but will make it near impossible to see what is going on if you're in the thick of it. Secondly is Firestorm, a really strong spell that does incredibly high damage to enemies that are weak to fire. Last up, and my favourite of the three, is Lightning Storm. This is basically the Kamehameha of Skyrim. This will shred your magicka though if you don't have a lot of it. Fourthly is the only master spells I'd say are actually really disappointing, Conjuration. These aren't really worth showing clips of here, it's basically just a flame, frost and storm atronach, but they last forever if they don't die. I can't think of any real use for this, considering it only takes a second to summon one at the start of a fight, and they have no use outside of combat, so I don't see people really walking around with these much. Other than just to look cool, I guess. Especially for that ridiculous cost to cast. The Dead Thrall is the same here, it reanimates a body permanently, but this only works on humans, which greatly limits the spell. Would have been a lot cooler to resurrect like a dragon or something here. And last but certainly not least, Restoration. Bane of Undead is similar to Firestorm, it's a big blast that hurts all undead and makes them flee from combat, and it actually does pretty high damage. And lastly is Guardian Circle, more or less just makes a safe zone where undead can't enter and they flee if they try. Weirdly enough, for Restoration there is actually no master healing spell that actually heals you. I would have loved one where you cast it and get maybe some strong healing over time or resistance to elements or something. But I guess these are okay. And that about covers it. Thank you all so much for watching. This concludes pretty much all spell related videos on the channel. There are now guides on how to get each school of magic easily to level 100 along with the master spells for each school. Thank you all so much for watching. It's been very fun making this series, but I will see you all in the next video. Peace.